Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Sunless Skies, where we have a thing that requires a saying, of course.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, what?
What the fuck is that?
Ah! Oh my god!
I know you said you didn't want to find out what this thing was, and I completely agree with you. The fuck is that?
What triggered it?
Us running into it, I think?
No, I don't think so.
Loot.
A griever.
Several globs of griever remain. They continue to spew livid ichor into the sky. Dig in its throat. Ugh, no. Might have something caught there. Evacuate the digestive system. You blah blah blah. Decipher the sigils in its bones. I guess we have to do this thing that
Trade vision of heaven for a moment of inspiration and experience. We have butchery. We could get Neverine gemstones.
Oh, and those are really good. See, I told you we should have gotten butchery.
I don't want to fight these things. Okay, failure.
Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Okay, yeah, you lose crew.
But we had no choice. You hold the mouth open while crewman crawls in and digs splinters of precious stones from the throat. But as reaches too far, slips and slides down the throat. His scream continues a long time before vanishing into the distance. Far longer than it should have taken to reach the griever's stomach. Okay, we need to not loot these.
No, you can press perhaps not.
Oh, okay. I did not realize that.
Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, I know what triggered it.
What?
Putting the light over it. Oh.
Well, now we know what those things are. Oh, did you hear the noises it's making?
Yeah, there were like low-key noises like this being made before. Ah, strip it.
Hide to repair your hull.
Okay.
If not, old hide is probably straightened out to patch some fractured plating. The hide is wrinkled, the texture of baked elephant skin, and grimy with detritus accumulated during the griever's long sleep. The creature must be centuries, even millennia old. You flayed the hide off and stretch it over the cracks in your hull. It should do the trick.
Well, that's creepy.
Yeah, it's very creepy.
Okay. Go. Is there a way to turn off the light?
You just need to not point it at those things.
Okay. At some point, there's just going to be a perfect circle around somewhere I need to get to. Is that the whistling asp?
Apse.
What's an apse?
It's one of the four wings of a cathedral, and there's a port right there. It's all this stuff that's like sideways cathedrals. Coalition of smugglers bound by crimson something.
The gentleman.
Crimson Oaths of Silence? Sounds kind of like...
Wait, is this a faction? Oh, maybe we're near to the equivalent of New Winchester.
Midnight confessional in the gloom behind the lights of Pan. The gentlemen ply their midnight trade. The gentlemen. This part of Pan is claimed by the gentlemen, a notorious gang of smugglers and their families, hangers-on, clients, and parasites. In the gloom behind the lights of Pan, I guess that's a nearby port, the gentlemen ply their midnight trade. They shun those who don't know their signs or their oaths, forbidding entry to the hidden sanctuary. but a confessional box stands on the platform's end. There, Skyfarers may sell information to the gentleman, while the identities of both parties are safely concealed.
Sell tales of terror, sell savage secrets, offer an unlicensed chart, offer a crimson promise.
This part of plan is claimed by the gentleman. Lanterns flare on posts, making paths of pooled lamplight across the ruins. Ramshackle pubs have been built in the tumbled naves and old arches. Here in the lawless galleries of Pan, the gentlemen have no need to hide their activities. Smugglers boast of their schemes and their murders. Wild laughter rings out. Knives glint. You are not welcome here. The gentlemen are close-knit, and their oaths of silence are savage. Any visitor might be an informant for the revenue men. When large gang begins to gather, bristling with blades and cudgels, you return to your engine.
Okay. So, is... Okay. Is there another?
It's something about the lights of Pan, so I assume that's a nearby city.
Bargainers Bridge. You are near Pan, the unruly heart of Elusia.
Why did you do that?
Because I can't find the port!
I'm not sure that is the port, but...
So it must be that... Is that... Arms? Earthbreaker's circle.
Yes, those are arms. Oh, here's a port.
The Brazen Bridge. Traditionalist faction of devils dedicated to the return of the saints of hell.
Hour in Pan. Clocks are not welcome in Pan. Instead, the musical piping that emits from the adamant idol dictates the time. The devils of the Brazen Bridge interpret it and inform the city of the current hour and the activities associated with it. An hour may be of any duration. The longest one on record lasted a month, and they occur in no fixed order. A wise captain heeds the hour before setting foot in Pan. It is the hour of veracity, when the word eaters are abroad.
Oh.
The fuck was that, man? Twice, Eleutheria has been turned upside down by storytellers. Now, the profession is prohibited in Pan. During the hour of veracity, the word eaters bare their feet, cover their faces with ash, and roam the city, confiscating stories. Avoid them as you go about your business. During the other hours, the word eaters are everyday citizens of Pan, but when the piping permits and their faces are grey with ash, they serve only the halved son of Eleutheria.
The halved son. What? I thought the son of Eleutheria... a dozen?
You need 12 crew.
Maybe we'll just leave.
Yes.
Oh shit.
What?
I can't leave this one.
You can't hit the X?
Nope.
It says that you note the hour before setting foot, so we noted the hour and want to leave.
Yeah, I wanted more information what the hour of veracity meant. Ugh.
Oh, they're not gonna like us.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's no good. Pan's crowds teem with ash-faced word eaters. They herd you into a tumbled temple where one produces a copper hook, another a spindle. Afterwards, you stumble back out into the jumbled streets, your head empty of stories. Ugh, people who hate Byronics. clot of sable groves is home to the devils of the Brazen Brigade. At its heart stands the adamant idol, whose arrhythmic piping determines the current hour in Pan. The Brazen Brigade are its interpreters. They promise they are utterly impartial. The Temple of Almost Time, one ruin rises above the rest, dismal in its desolation. It commands the grove. The grove...
Okay, let's go here fast.
Far too late. Here the Brazen Brigade venerate the saints of hell. Okay, that's fucking creepy.
Uh-huh.
Here the Brazen Brigade venerates the saints of hell. Reliquaries speckle the ground like gemstones on a cardinal's vestments. A hill rises from the grove. Halfway up it a broken temple rests. Below soaring arches behind the hill, from the center of Pan, the adamant idol is clearly visible. Long shadows move below the arches, swaying the rhythmic wail of the pipes. Enter the grove. Walk in the fiefdom of the Brazen Brigade, the devils that aspire to seize heaven's thrones. Thou hast taken and shalt not render again. The carved faces of saints peer down at you from arches and columns. I hope none of them look like that guy. Some have expressions of serenity, if you could call it that. Their many mouths gently smiling. Others, more ecstatic saints, are contorted in sanctified rapture. A curious dilettante waves you to join him by a sunken arch. You're just in time, thereabout. He's cut off by the sound of horns. A troop of devils thunder past. A single devil in a suit is their quarry. They pursue him to the boundary of the grove, where he disappears in the mist. They hate the Republicans of their kin, the dilettante whispers. They will not suffer equality here. Join the brigade. What the fuck is all this stuff? Could there be a place for you here amongst the ranks of the renegade devils pining for all their slaughtered saints? The Order of the Piper welcomes mortal souls. You will not be able to ally with any other factions of Pan.
Revolutionaries. Friend to the heart catchers. Okay.
Speak to the curious dilettante. But can he tell you about... Does he know more about the Brazen Brigade? Receive the blessings of the violist. Curious dilettante speaks of a ritual in an old vault. A rite is to one the brigade calls the Wailing Saint. The saint is the violist, a royal saint of the old aristocracy.
Okay, speak to the dilettante.
The history of hell. He looks up from his sketchbook. I wish to witness suffering, not out of sadism, you understand, but my station in life has always been privileged. My art, myself, lacks something for it. Wishing to learn more of injustice, of doomed causes, I came here. The brigade has been very accommodating. I think they appreciate the interest. As for the brigade, they are unique among devils, I've known. Their saints are the grand devils who once served in the heavens but rebelled and were cast down or imprisoned or fled. The stories are inconsistent on the point.
Okay. Oh. The Temple of Almost Time.
Yes. Amidst broken windows, the adamant idol can be seen like the moon viewed from a tower. The commanders and knights of the Brazen Brigade reside within. Here the solemnest rituals and their dearest venerations are performed. Spy on the leaders of the Brazen Brigade. You are not welcome here. The curious dilettante knows of an alcove where the devils really think to look. Make a pilgrimage to the adamantine idol. The brigade sends initiates to the idol on the hill. Sometimes they return. Request a favor of the Brazen Brigade. Through infernal supremacists can be induced to assist their mortal friends. Pour libations to the Vinter Saint. Curious dilettante knows a ritual performed for the oldest of saints.
For a condemned experiment.
I think we already have one of
Yeah,
those.
we have.
We don't know what any of this stuff does.
Okay, I guess we gotta leave.
And then not ever come back if it's that hour again.
Okay, maybe we have to go in further.
There's all these fucking different factions.
I didn't realize the factions would be, like, area specific.
Yeah, this is way more complicated than the other ones, because those, like, basically did the same thing pretty much. What the fuck is that?
Oh my god!
It's like a spider with holes in it.
Suriname spider.
That's what it looks like.
The Cypress King's Grove.
Oh, there was some shit about a king with the mushroom people.
That was a different king, I think.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Heartcatcher Gardens. An uncanny something. Does it... Whose many-headed inhabitants keep secrets and play tricks on death. Are you associated with the spider? A grizzled co-chair of gardeners care for the unusual orchard. The plants that grow here are heartcatchers, whose fruit looks and speaks like human heads. The Mimiricon. The inner gardens are surrounded by a hedge as thick as a fortress wall, knotted with thorns and strangled with vines. The nurseries. A series of finely manicured indigo lawns covers this corner of Pan. Behind it are the groves and homes of the Heartcatchers, steeped in Eleutherian midnight and frequented only by their favorite serpents. Within the Mimiricon, the Heartcatchers are as big as trees and clustered with mature heads. Each plant is a council of intellects debating the secrets of the sky. Seek entry, an arch in the hedge leads inside. A dozen heads, gray-haired and bitter, peer from among the leaves.
Will you be allowed into the garden?
Seek another audience with the first of the Heartcatchers. Their eldest of the kind resides in the Mimiricon. Mostly it sleeps, but sometimes it will provide an audience to those it trusts if they bring mysteries.
Okay, seek entry.
Turned away, begone, the heads insist. You have not been chosen, you have not served. As far as you can tell, the whole hedge is the body of one vast Bramley Heartcatcher. As you turn to leave, one of its heads whispers something and the others snicker. When you ask what was amusing, a hawk-nosed head apologizes. Sorry, we'll just never get used to how much your heads look like fruit.
Because their fruits look like heads.
Over the corner of Pan, peculiar plants grow in the beds, tangled as rose bushes and budding with fruit. The fruit is lumpen. Perfectly formed facial features are growing on it. This one has a frantic, staring eye. This one is growing an ear. This one keens pitifully through tiny, trembling lips. Silent gardeners whose broad-brimmed hats are hung with veils to hide their faces. Well, I guess that guy forgot, more's the pity. Tend devotedly to the plants. Speak to a green-fingered old warhorse. He removes his hat, the face beneath is scarred and bleak, a soldier's face. Spur Eleutherian mysteries to the Heartcatchers. Acquire a death. Perhaps you could acquire one, perhaps you could arrange for it to be altered. Perhaps it could become a death for someone of your choosing.
Acquire a crimson promise. What the fuck?
In certain stories? What stories? Okay, that is fucking... Oh, wow, this is expensive beyond belief. He must occupy a senior position. The other gardeners nod their heads as they pass him. Beneath his overalls he wears a rat-skin suit ragged from the plant's playful thorns. There is a deadness to his gaze. Ask about the petition. Oh, we're out of time.
Okay, do you want to stop here?
Till next time, everyone. Bye!